Indeed, we are gathered here for yet another edition of the Eminent Speakers series right here in Malawi. And this meeting is very crucial for all of us and our country in order to gauge how the agriculture in Malawi is contributing to wealth creation. So we'll be having a very moving presentation from Mr. Khalid Bomba, joining us live online from Ethiopia, sharing experiences from his organization. Without much ado, allow me then to invite Mr. William Chancellor, who is the acting executive director of Mwapata Institute.
Good evening to you all. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Mwapata Institute, I would like to welcome you all to this fourth Ndizotheka Eminent Speaker Series. The theme for this Eminent Speaker Series is the agriculture transformation for wealth creation. In this event, we will learn from the Ethiopian Agriculture Transformation Agency some of the key priority issues to be considered in promotion of agriculture transformation so that it can contribute to national wealth creation. I would also like to sincerely thank our guest of honor, our guest speaker, for accepting to share with us the successes and lessons in agriculture transformation from Ethiopia. And a big thank you as well should go to our discussant, Dr. Diamond Kambewa.
Let me invite Dr. Thomas Monhali, who is the Director General of the National Planning Commission, to deliver his speech.
This is quite an important event because, as William rightly pointed out, we are very shortly going to be launching the Successor to Vision 2020, the National Transformation 2063, and the vision in it is about inclusive wealth creation and self-reliance. One of the key pillars, as William pointed out, is on agricultural commercialization and productivity. And so this particular event is critical in the sense that we want to learn from our colleagues that have tried and tested interventions in making sure that agriculture is more productive and commercialized.
Professor Louis Zimbiri is next to come on the podium to address us. He is indeed the Vice Chancellor, Lilongwe University of Agriculture.
As one of the team, we can contribute more if we partner with like-minded institutions like Mwapata, NDC, among others, nationally as well as internationally. I would like to thank and commend the organizers of this event from the three institutions already mentioned for the investment they have had in time, effort, energy, among others, to organize this to this level.
We are almost there, close to the moment where we would like to learn and hear from Ethiopia. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to welcome Mr. Khalid Bomba to deliver his speech in this fourth edition of Eminent Speaker Series. A big round of applause for Mr. Khalid Bomba as he joins us live from Ethiopia.
The first part of our presentation, in 2009 when the ETA was first created, before the ETA was created, and still today agriculture is the largest employer in Ethiopia. It accounts for the largest share of the economy, producing over 80% of exports, and had been growing relatively rapidly. The coordination, the acceleration unit of the ETA is intended to represent, meets, and seeks to address these two major recommendations. But as you see on the bottom right-hand side of page 7, it also draws on international best practices and how such a unit should be established. And 4 key criteria were initially identified. The first was a sense of independence and a new public entity with its own corporate structure, a governance structure that included a board of directors chaired by the Prime Minister, the ability to secure dedicated funding and a high caliber staff, and the ability to open regional offices. Now, what have been the major achievements of the ATA since its establishment 10 years ago? Now, there are three broad, big picture, macro level achievements that I would point out.
I would like at this moment to invite the Associate Professor, Dr. Diamond Kambewa, to give us his presentation.
My reaction, my contribution to the discussion about agricultural transformation will come in three parts. The first part, I'm bringing out what lessons are we getting from Ethiopia after the presentation by Khalid. The second part, I'll try to demonstrate how this Ethiopia model, how does it apply to Malawi? And the last bit, I'll take you through the whole question, does really Malawi require an agricultural transformation agency the way it is in Ethiopia?
What actions have worked well in simple terms which you think Malawi can really embrace in this development agenda or agricultural transformation agenda?
If we feel like we have 80% of the answers, we get started. And then realize that we have to course correct, always. That's the way that it works in the private sector. Nobody has 100% of any project perfectly designed from day one.
Are you funded through the national budget or you mostly rely on external support?
So most of our funding comes from development partners. The government provides about 10%, slightly less than 10% of
You
our
think
funding.
that is sustainable enough? Is that a good experience for you?
Ironically,
So we have all learned about the transformation that Ethiopia has undergone, turning around agriculture, productivity, and commercialization.
With that, that's the end of the fourth edition of the Ndizotheka Eminent Speaker series, coming to you live from Capital Hotel in the city of Lilongwe.